So they just had an update in Daphne, and they're announced that there's going to be some updates to the trust system starting on April 28th. Adjustments will be made to trust at the time of adventure is registered at the guild. Certain conditions will now cause trust with them to be either higher or lower than the usual. Okay, Yuzunamiki is back. Returns. Awesome. Yeah, she's your ninja. 1000 Hue Blast performs minor physical attack on a random target with double the hit count. A chance to inflict charm. If this skill damages an already charmed enemy, the charm stays affliction will not be removed. The charm effect is lost and damage reduced to 11% of Yuzunamiki. So this is actually a pretty good skill, is that it hits random targets, but has multiple hits. So this is pretty good versus bosses since they all hit the same targets. This is like a really good skill. It's like one of the reasons like Yuzunamiki is like might be the only like non-standard character that's actually worth using. Like pretty much most of them aren't using unless you're well. She's like the one exception that's like actually worth using. Most of them are just inherent fodder. She's like actually like legit worth using. She's a ninja, but she has, like I said, Foxfire Assault. That's her other one. She gets, see, guaranteed. Yeah. I think that one's okay too. We'll look at her a bit more in detail when we get there. And then you got the hairpin weapon back. That one has an extra hit. It's usable only by ninjas, but it's a super good weapon because it's a 3-hit weapon. Yeah, she has some other like items there. We'll look at them in the game. It's a bit easier to look from there. And you got your remains here. The offers from the exchange. Awesome. And then what do we got? New class. Ranger. Interesting. Ninja Ranger. You know, that wouldn't have been the class I would have expected for her, but... Alright. I don't know how I feel about that. Ranger is kind of in a bad place. There's 2 Rangers in the game right now, and like most people, the consensus is that Heinrico is actually better than Ursa, the legendary Ranger. She might be better because she has the Hue Blossom thing, but that dagger, if you're trying to get that, I don't think that dagger is usable by the hairpin. I think that's only usable by ninjas, so yeah, I don't know about that. I'll have to look at that. Archive of Guidance is back. Archive of Guidance lets you get class change requests and stuff. Cool. I have so many of those on my main account, but hey, this is like if you're using certain characters trying to get class change, this is the event for you. You get a mission pass that lets you get you 4 class change certificates, 500 gems. Do a blessing. Sell only items from the Abyss. You'll get more for treasure chests for starting April 13th through the 19th, so next week you'll get more sell only as chests. Then they fixed an issue with the Foxfire Assault ability on Yuzunamiki. Doesn't affect us. It says it only affected visuals, didn't affect the actual effect, so that's pretty cool.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern.
We didn't have an actual downtime, which I think was kind of bad because, 1, we don't get the gem, but 2, it was messing me up when I was trying to play on my main account today. It kept because it was just lagging like heck. It was just trying to play the game. It was lagging like heck. Eventually it kicks me out because you have to update your thing to the new game. Like I said, it's worse than like just having actual downtime because it was making the actual game time. And it was hours earlier too. So it was like prime time. So it was like 7 p.m. Instead of like having your downtime at 10 p.m. or whatever. Like it started way earlier. So it's just way more inconvenient than the actual downtime. And we don't get gems for it. So... Got no new supplies, just the Lunaria supplies, huh? Well, that's too bad. Let's go look at the stuffs, though. So,
welcome,
jeweler stuff. You got the Adventurer's Passport because you got the Archives mission.
Everything to your liking?
Save 5,000 gold, 500 gems, 4 class change certificates, and 4 class change requests. And this goes till the end of the month, so... if you need them, that's pretty good. Like, if you have characters you need class changes for, like, this is the time to get them. Oh, wow, you got the 2,000 purple gems for 10 bones, 500 gem offer. Besides that, you have your normal ones. But, yeah, if you have the purple gems, especially if you've been buying, like, the Star and Heaven passports, you might have some purple gems now. That's a good deal because, 1, you get 10 bones for 2,000 gems, but you also get 500 gems back, so... Actually pretty good. Tags and the experience, like other scenes aren't that relevant, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty normal. Like I said, everything else is normal. Everything else is normal there. On that. And you got the Ranger class set for Yuzunamiki. She can change to Ranger. Cool.
Everything to your... Thank you very much.
Exchange. Okay, so then you got the... So this is the Archive of Guidance. What this is let you get class change requests, like class change things, that you can then trade for the class books you want. You also have Ranger... Yuzunamiki's Ranger's book is here. They have Yarmus's Black Samurai book here, so... Yeah, like these are both added since the last one, so... If you're using either code characters and you want their class change book, this could be a way to get them. Archive of Guidance, Volume 6. So, gold, gems. So then you got your class change request. This lets you change to a back to a previously used class. And then if you do complete them all, you'll get 2 of these. Let you get a certificate. These are what you have to use these before the end of the event. But those are what you used for the shop. Like this exchange here, you have to use the certificate, those little things, those tags. You get to choose. You can, if you do all those quests, you can choose 2 of these that you need, whichever 2 you need. The other class change requests let you take back to the original class, or really, like once you've done a class change once, you can just use a class change request, change back and forth as needed. My main account has so many of those class change requests that I don't really need them anymore. But, like I said, I'll probably need them longer, but I have like 17 or so on the main account. But yeah, Yuzunamiki, you can get her like Wizardry Variants, or you can get her hairpins to show us here. Usable by ninjas only. Only ninjas, so she can't use this as a ranger, but it is a 3-hit weapon usable only by ninjas. Super good, it's ranged, it's a throwing weapon. The other option for like ninjas is the Raven Dagger, though. Considering her second class is ranger, the Raven Dagger might be better for her. Like,
I see you are a man of taste.
But yeah. This one I don't think's that good.
Of taste.
It's okay, I guess. It's a lot of these kind of equipment aren't that good. The flower pin thing, hairpins, though, is good because it's a 3-hit weapon. You know, it's only usable by ninjas. If you're using it for Yuzunamiki or even like Kiria or something, it's actually pretty good. So let's go look at our scene in the ruins. Probably not gonna do polls since she's a rerun on this one. Featured.
Don't you know I go all out? Try to take it. My grand flourish. We speak through dance.
Yep. Yep, says in the items I just looked at. So here you go. So Foxfire Assault's a unique skill for first 3 turns battle. When attacking enemy, Foxfire performs a minor physical attack based on attack power. That's guaranteed to hit enemies take increased damage for 3 turns. If there are multiple enemies, targets chosen random. If the skill damages already charmed enemy, the charm stays affliction will not be removed. Charm could be good versus normal fights. Not that relevant versus boss fights since they're always immune to all that kind of stuff, but she gets attack power and this extra attack power and discipline. 1000 U Blossom. This is the reason you'd use it. That performs a minor physical attack on a random target with double the hit count and chance to inflict charm. If this skill damages already charmed enemy, the charm stays affliction will not be removed. Charm effect is lost, and damage is reduced to flares other than Yuzunamiki. Long range weapon specific. Oh, you actually have to use a long range weapon on her. So yeah, you kind of do have to use a kunai on her. So. Yeah, you can't even use the Raven Dagger on it. It's a long-range weapon, so... Yeah, and she said, and she can't use... Kunai, she can't use as a ranger. She can use a bow as a ranger, but only hit twice. Like, has double the hit count, so... With, like, a kunai, the thing is, like, kunais are typically 2 hits. The hairpin one's 3 hits, so... This ends up, if you have their hairpin, it's 6 hits. If you just have another kunai, it's 4 hits. So that's what makes this good. It's random targets, but again, if against a boss lot, if you fight... mean, sometimes a lot of bosses do some extra things, but if you have just one enemy, like a boss or something, this could do pretty good damage. Like said, if they, like when that you have an opportunity, like right, like the dragon boss that we had in the recent Otherworld adventure would have been a great target for something like that. Godfrey can be a good target if you don't have the ice pillars and stuff up. Obviously, you have to take all that stuff down first, but as long as you have just one target on the board, that's a really good ability. It's kind of like the whole reason to use her. Like that is the reason you would use her, is that Blossom ability. Thousand Youth Blossom, I mean, she's better if you get the hairpin just because you can get extra hits. And they do dual wields, so you can actually, again, double those hits. I think it works with dual wielding. I've never actually used Yuzunamiki, so I think it works with the dual wielding. Because I assume, because that's a ninja. It's a ninja thing, is a dual wield kunais or daggers, so. But yeah, Ranger is your second class. I don't know about that, but I'm like, what else would you give her? I mean, to be honest, like, what else would you actually give her besides, like...
Excellent choices.
I mean, Ranger is the only other, like, I guess, quote, ranged specialist, but you can't even use that 1000 Youth Blossom with daggers, so I guess bows would be the only other one you could use, even though Rangers are pretty good with daggers, so... Yeah, kind of a miss, but... I mean, I guess Priest could have been good for her, because then she could have learned some healing spells or something. Yeah, not too much more to say on that one.
I am always ready to serve.
But yeah, we're also supposed to be getting an entirely new class added to Daphne later this month. I recently did a video where I kind of talked about like all the classes in Wizardry games and talk about which classes are most likely to come to Daphne. If you're interested in that video, check it out down below. As always, thank you for watching.